Welcome into this weekend's edition of Rolling with Stone, brought to you by Maloof's head coach Tom Stone, Courtney Davis, Coach Stone. An interesting weekend for you guys. We'll start off with Friday night. Huge win, 4-0 over UTSA.
I think we needed a game like that where we could get everyone out there and rest some starters and also give everybody a chance to show us what they can do. The team had a great attitude before the game. I think you go into it knowing that you're possibly going to have the upper hand, but how you handle that and how you perform in the first 30 minutes is many times the great indicator of how that game's going to go. And we came to play and took care of it early, and that allowed us to get some people off the field and give everybody a chance to play. You
come out on Sunday against a really physical Minnesota team, maybe a type of team you guys haven't seen, especially your young girls, early on this season, but ended up in a draw. How did you really feel like the game played out? I know you said you got to come out fast from the get-go, and you really didn't feel like your team did that on Sunday.
You know, the first 10 minutes, we were great, and I remember thinking there's no way Minnesota's going to play like this the rest of the game. I knew how talented they were. I knew Coach Cray had done a great job, and credit Minnesota, when they found their legs about 10 minutes in, they really did a good job in the first half and put a lot of pressure on us. We had to defend quite a bit, and that's as athletic of an attack as we've seen. And they were bringing people off the bench that were just as fast and just as athletic. They played really well. At the half, we made a few small changes and kind of spread the game out a little bit more. We played much better in the second half, and you know, between the 3 really good looks that we had and the 2 or 3 really good looks that they had, it might have been destined to end in a draw, but it could have been 3-3 as well as it was 0-0. So, you know, you grow from a game like that because this was a big, strong, athletic team with tremendous firepower up top and a phenomenal keeper. And so that really tested us. That's as tough of an early test, I think, as we've had in a long time.
How important is the toughest schedule you've ever put together for you guys as you push into Big 12 play with the likes of Oklahoma State, West Virginia on tap in just a few short weeks?
It's preparation for those games, but obviously you've got to be able to grind your way through them and come out with the positives, because you're going to take some knocks playing SC and New Mexico opening weekend, and then having Georgia here and having Minnesota here, and now going Arizona State, and then 2 awesome Florida teams are coming in the next week. So you're going to take some knocks, but you've got to be able to let those things harden you and prepare you for Big 12 play. There's just not an easy game in the Big 12.
What do you expect on the road in 2 tough environments?
Well, Arizona State's been picked to win the Pac-12. Arizona, I believe, is undefeated or close to undefeated, and this is easily their best team. And then Pepperdine is a top 10 team. So this is the first time we've gone to that tournament, probably the least of the 4 in terms of record and national awareness. That's a unique place for us to be in. We have won this tournament the last 2 times we've been there, but neither of the Arizonas then were as good as they are now. So we realized we got our work cut out for us.
Where do you see your team sitting? You said they're not the team they were 4 weeks ago, but you still have a long way to go. Where would you assess the team as you head into this weekend?
I think we're probably about halfway there. I mean, we knew with this many young players it was going to be more around Big 12 time that we would kind of find ourselves. And that identity is coming out. I mean, in practice, the team that knows they're pretty good going forward. They know how to defend, but we need to defend more as a team. That our individual defending is okay, but our team defending still needs growth. And, you know, that was tested by Minnesota. Clearly, we bent, but we didn't break. So it's just a constant process. I mean, we want to be a great defensive team. At the end of the day, that's what we build the program on, and we're just not quite there yet.
Keep up with the Red Raiders as they head out west to face Arizona State this weekend. Keep up on Twitter at Texas Tech Soccer or at Tech Athletics, as well as here at Texas Tech TV all weekend long. And we'll see you next weekend as the Red Raiders return home to the John Walker Soccer Complex.